Hello guys, I'm AnimeUpRise, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're doing another anime slash manga review. This time, I want to be usually a manga, but this time I just want to talk about an anime, but it's also a manga. So, we're talking about the Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. I have both of the discs, by the way, for season 1 and 2. I bought these a long time ago, and it's been a time indeed. With that said, let's just, get down on the plot, shall we? So this man, Kenichi Shirahama, is a weak, bullied kid, and his nickname is actually Weak Knees Kenichi because he's not that strong, and he gets weak at the knees when he gets scared and stuff. He starts shaking all over the place. And the story takes place when he just gets to high school and he walks into Miyu Furinji, who is really strong. Like, she jumps over like a river, like a little intersection with water, like a little river in the city. He just jumps over that and fucking easily. And Keiji's like, what the fuck? I mean, in the manga, they do it in a different way. Like, they kind of do that later on. Like, I noticed in the anime where they do everything a lot quicker. In the manga, their introduction to Miyu is a lot longer. So the anime did it really well. I think they did better to rush it. Kenichi, since he wants to become stronger, he goes to the karate club. And the karate club, well, they don't like Kenichi. he's quote unquote too weak to be do karate. He can't do that because he's too weak, and that's just what they're saying about him. And you do martial arts to get stronger, so you're not usually the strongest when you start out, so it's kind of weird because when they do that, but whatever, we'll keep her going. And this bully, honestly, it's like a nameless bully. He's like the first guy they fight. I don't even remember his name, to be honest. I think it's Daimonji. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's Daimonji. And he challenges Keiichi to a fight. And if this guy is twice Keiichi's size and 3 times his width, he has fucking muscles for days. And he can pack a punch, I'll tell you that much. And he just tries to get Kenichi out of the club. He's like, okay, you know what? If you want to punch the punching bag, since first years can't punch the punching bag, and Daimonji can because he's special. He has muscles. That's really why. But Kenichi's not because he's weak, and he gets kind of mad at him for it. And then Kenichi's like, okay, well, you're first year too. He's like, okay, fine. You want to fucking do this? Let's have a fight. Let's have a good old-fashioned fight. A bout in karate. And if you lose, you quit the club. And the same goes for me. And he gives him a week to train. He gives him a good old week. And then, Kenichi kind of starts to panic. And then he runs into Miyu again on the street, where she's helping an old man who is getting, kind of assaulted by some people. And she's like, hey, I can't stand for this, man. We gotta help this old guy out. And she does. She does well. Well, and Kenichi runs in there because Kenichi still thinks that Miyu is a weak, frail girl. Even though he saw her jump over the river, and it was like, oh shit, she's strong. But no. He still goes into hell for her. And that's Kenichi's side, though. Kenichi is a character who doesn't like to fight girls. He's there to protect them. He's very old-fashioned in that sense. And that doesn't help him later in the show, I'll tell you that much. And he goes in and fights, or tries to fight the goons. And Miyu ends up saving his ass and kicks their butts in an instant. And in that sense, Keiichi kind of tells her about the situation. And she's like, oh, do you want to come train at Rozanpaku? A good dojo with 5 different masters in martial arts. One master, Hopochai, I think that's his name, who's a master in Muay Thai. And there's one I don't even remember the Jiu-Jitsu's name. Akisame is a Jutsu master. And then there's the 100-degree Street Fighter. I don't know his name, but he's in karate. Then there's a sword girl. Then there's the big master himself, the old man, Miyu's grandfather, who are at that dojo. He gets to train with 5 different masters and 5 different styles of martial arts. And yeah, he has to pay 500 yen a month or 5,000 yen a month. I am honestly not sure, but I think so. And he goes in and he starts training and lo and behold, he just gets into a different like stuff with gangs. Like there's the Ragnarok gang who comes in. He gets into a fight with the Karate Proctor, and of course, a spoiler, he does beat Daimonji. You know, of course, he's gonna do as his first step. He does beat Daimonji. And then he gets into troubles with fights. With the 8 fists, too, like, the Ragnarok's a big gang who has 8 strong fighters, and it goes down the list of each fighter. And, you know, it's a really fun show. It's very old, by the way. It's very old. I think it came out in, like, 2006. I watched it on Netflix a long time ago, and they still had it. And since I like the show so much, I bought the DVD. And I don't usually buy DVDs. I really like Kenichi. It's such a fun show of martial arts. If you want a good fighting anime, and some good ecchi stuff from Miyu sometimes, you know, it's kind of fun, like learning about Kenichi, seeing Kenichi grow into like a really strong fighter, seeing more of his past. Like, it's really cool to like childhood friends meet up again and fight. He meets new masters. He just gets stronger overall, and you see Kenichi slowly develop into a really good fighter. And of course, see him just destroy Ragnarok. You know, get in there and fucking take down Ragnarok, and you love to see it. That's like the whole anime, by the way. That's like the thing. The whole anime is Ragnarok, and I'm pretty sure the manga goes further in. I haven't read past where the anime goes yet in the manga, but yo, the manga is really fun. The art style is pretty good in the manga too. It's dated, sure, but it's still a very fun manga to behold, and I recommend it fully. Like, if you like martial arts and you get to see some techniques like there's like a Cha technique. And he gets to see some cool throwing moves. You know, it's cool seeing martial arts in anime and seeing them like go through training. Like, this whole anime is all a training arc. It's basically the whole thing is a training arc, and you get to see him like come into his own at the ending, and it's just a really fun time. And I think they introduced some kind of like power. I'm not really sure. I think they introduced some sort of like a supernatural power with like with a Hosuken or something like that. It's like their key. I don't even know what they call it, honestly. I haven't reached that part in the manga yet. It's been a long time since I'd seen Kenichi, but it was really cool to see it again. It's really cool to see. It's nostalgic for me. It's a very old. I'm not even sure how much views this video is gonna get, but I just wanted to talk about Kenichi, and I'm mainly talking about the manga. But I guess the anime and the manga go hand in hand. For the next manga review, I'll try to go more underground, but I just want to talk about Kenichi since I've been reading it and watching it a lot recently. Because I like Kenichi. It's a very fun time. And that's really all I have to say. You know, I probably should have brought like a script to this. I just explained the plot, and yeah. Go check out Kenichi. I just wanted to talk about it, explain the plot to you guys. Basically, I explained the first episode, like, hand in hand. I did explain the first episode, but hey, I'm looking forward to, you know, actually like completing the whole manga for this, because I am watching the anime, but I am like I'm considerably ahead in the manga right now with the anime. So I'm looking forward to completing it, and I hope you guys, if you guys haven't watched it yet, again, it's pretty old, so maybe like veteran fans have already seen this old shonen, but if you guys haven't, then, you know, go check it out. It's really good. If you can stand like old stuff, then go check it out. I recommend it. It's on Funimation, or you can go pirate it somewhere, but it's on Funimation if you want to check it out. I have Funimation. It's sadly not on Crunchyroll, I don't think. I think I checked Crunchyroll for it and I didn't find it, but I think it might be on Crunchyroll, but honestly, I'm not sure. But with that said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more, because I am on my way to 300 subs, and it'd be a really great help if you did so. So yeah, subscribe. If you like Kenichi, subscribe. And if you already watched Kenichi, if you like it or dislike it, tell me in the comments below. What do you like about Kenichi? What you dislike about Kenichi? You know, check it out. My only faults for Kenichi, by the way, is that it's kind of old. You know, at this point, I'm like, okay, old anime. Like, I probably wouldn't have watched it if it wasn't nostalgic for me already, if I haven't watched it back in the day. But with that said, I'll see you next time. Ja? Nay. That was so awkward.
It's not a game, I'm not a robot, and I challenge you.